It's not a love story. This is a stalker story. Everything is fair in love and war. But what about when your boyfriend becomes a stalking, manipulating, gaslighting, murdering little. I was just on the internet looking for something to watch when I came across this You series. And I remember this series because when it came out initially, it was very famous. People were talking about it, there was so many buzz around it. So, this is a 5 season show. In the first season, his object of his affection is Beck, Guinevere Beck. In the second season, it is love. In third season, it is we have Marianne, who was also object of Joe's affection, and she gets away, which was a good thing. In the season fourth, he's looking for Marianne, and he finds her, and he puts her in a cage, but he's sort of concealing this fact from himself too. And now, because now our guy has snapped, like, ooh, now he's in full psychopath mode. Our guy is in an internal war because there's this one guy in him who's just like, murder, 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 you like the killing, do not lie to yourself. And then this other guy is like, no, I do not like this, I'm not like that, I am sane. And obviously he's not. So in season fourth, we got Kate. He almost kills himself, but obviously she saves him, and he doesn't tell her the whole truth. In season five and final, he is sort of accepting his killing urges, but still in the name of love, obviously. He can't accept the fact that he's a bad person. He does not want to accept the fact that he's a bad person. It's sort of a defense mechanism in him. And by the end of the season 5, he is with Bronte, and she was trying to get revenge on her, but she ends up falling in love with him because, of course, Mr. Charming Joe Goldberg.
I love you.
Who can resist, right? But then she figures out, and in the last episode, she ends up getting him arrested and shooting his pee.
Stop it. Get some help.
I don't know why I said PP, but let's talk about Joe Goldberg's psychology. So, this guy, traumatized from childhood, his mother left him. His mother was abused physically. His father was abuser. In later years, he gets a job at the Moonies, where Mr. Mooney was sort of abusing him in ways, but obviously he didn't understand that. He was like, no, he was just raising me, he was just showing me discipline and all that, which honestly I think they should have shown a little more about Mr. Mooney's and what exactly, like, some, I don't know, except him being harsh with him and putting him in cage and locking him there. They should have shown some. Now, what I think Joe is someone who wanted love since childhood, never got it, and because he killed his stepfather and freed her mother, maybe he thought that killing him would maybe he thought that killing someone is not a bad thing, at least not someone who seems to be a bad person or who is hurting someone in some way. I mean, we can see that he has killed a lot of people for that reason. I mean, some he has killed because just because, and then some he has killed because they were like, at the core they were bad people. But that does not justify his killing, right? I mean, we can justify the fact that he has murdered over, I think, over a dozen people, I think, about a dozen, let's say, just because he was trying to be the knight in shining armor. That's not his job. He can't do that. He killed Kate's father because he was like controlling her, and I'm like, you are going to do the exact same thing. Let's not behave like that. He he likes to be with women who are the damsel in distress. Like when Beck was damsel in distress, he was like all over her, and he was like, oh my god, I'm gonna save you, and all that and all that. And then she cheated on him, and then she didn't accept him because he had killed people. And then he was like, how can you not accept me? I like killed for you. I mean, please, madam. Who was the next? Love. Love, he first thought that she's a damsel in distress, then he found out that, oh no, she can kill people. He finds out that she's not a damsel in distress and she can kill people. And he doesn't have a problem hiding bodies when he has killed people, but he has problem hiding bodies when she has killed people. Later he fell in love with Kate. He thought that he can save Kate and all that, but she was also not a damsel in distress at the end of the. And when she told him to kill someone for her, sort of in a moment of weakness, we can say, he was like, oh my god, I can help her. Oh my god, oh my, I mean, like he was like, oh, this is the moment for me to show that I am the worth, I'm worthy of your love and all that. But obviously that she regretted it and she didn't like it, and he was like, oh my god, she's not accepting me for who I am, which is a killer, a merciless killer who kills people and then hides their bodies. And after that, obviously he realizes that Kate's not gonna do. She is a person of her own. She's not some damsel in distress. He finds Bronte. Well, Bronte finds him, and he falls for her, obviously. And he, because she tells him that she likes the dark romance thing, and she likes the protagonist who has a gray character. So yeah, and he maybe thinks that, okay, maybe she will accept me for who I am. But little did he know he was getting catfished. And at the end of the season, he realizes that even Bronte is not that damsel in distress, and even his own son tells him that he is the monster, and he has a glimpse of realization, but then he goes back to being, I think it was his defense mechanism that telling him to that he's chasing love, even though what he was chasing was murders and killing and more killing. And he liked doing that, but because killing someone or murdering someone makes you a bad person, and he didn't want to accept the fact that he is a bad person. He has become a bad person, a traumatized person he was, and he has turned into something that he is afraid to look himself in the mirror and see what he has actually become. So he makes up these things in his mind, makes up these stories in his mind, that he's just doing this for love. He is just someone who's looking for love, but he can't seem to find. And people were obviously romanticizing Joe Goldberg. Actually, Penn Badgley shut all those things down. He was like, no, this is not romantic, this is not love, this is murder, this is tragic, this is trauma. So that is it for this video, and do tell me what you think about You series, because honestly I loved it. And I don't know why I didn't watch it before. I guess I did judge a book by its cover. Else you can suggest me shows or movies that you would want me to review, and you can put them in the comment box. We'll meet you again with an interesting story, interesting series, and interesting view, and we'll see you right here on Rotten Potato.